Welcome back to Dragoning Your Dungeon. What brings us here today?
Booze.
Masochism.
Poor life decisions.
Lucky?
You didn't say the right words.
What happened last time?
Nothing of consequence.
Great.
Lucky is a creature of habit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just switch it up.
She ain't no nun.
That's also true.
So,
Man, now I want to watch Sister Act.
What? Get in the game.
it's fucking random.
Was it random? Sister Act 2. Back in the Habit.
Uh-huh.
You want to watch Sister Act? Never mind.
Anyway. What happened last time?
This one's definitively you, Pink.
Illness and disease.
Mm-hmm. Illness, disease.
Two vaguely undead creatures just kind of sweating it out in an inn room.
Together.
The phrasing could have been a little less. Oh, okay.
Said what I said.
Great. Now there's going to be fanfic.
Okay. So,
Bess and Zoria were left to
No.
their own devices to. And what would we do?
They bought leaves that 100% cured Fitch and Jarek.
That's true. Yeah, they
Goodbye,
bought medicine. They brought in the healing.
it was definitely the leaves that did it and nothing else.
And definitely not Fitch's Lesser Restoration.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about that.
You want to talk about that?
We don't talk about the restoration now.
The Restoration?
We're going to talk about Bruno. Move on.
Okay.
Fitch less restoration,
did-
the actual disease away.
We did research,
Mm-hmm.
theoretically.
Yeah, in theory, we researched theory.
Yes. Yes. What did your research grant you?
I don't know. The notes page hasn't loaded yet.
Castlemere has a father-in-law who lives outside of Al Nazat, whose
Yes.
name is like something Whitehall.
Yes, Lord Whitehall.
Yes,
Also, he has a stupid name.
Oh, Castlemere's first name?
Percival.
Percival.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Percival Castlemere.
Oh no, something really important happened. Actually, we're missing the fucking letter.
Oh yeah. A courier delivered a letter to Bess and Zoria at the inn.
Directly to them.
Directly to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, found us at the inn, just walked up to us like, yo, hey guys, I knew exactly where you were.
And who you are.
And our names
And who
too.
you are. Yep. And delivered a note from Castlemere saying, oh hey, truce guys.
Calling it
Bullshit.
quits. Also, I could have killed
Which
you at any moment. That's
we
what he said.
promptly ignored.
Yeah.
No. We didn't ignore it. We took exception to it.
Yeah.
Tomato, potato.
So you took that letter and the puppet whore queen and decided instead of ignoring Castlemere in the future to either tell and capture or have a conversation with him or kill,
Violence.
capture, have a conversation with his father-in-law.
Well, if we don't find Castlemere, we'll find the father-in-law, probably, maybe.
Maybe.
Who's promptly going to be kidnapped. Probably, maybe.
Mhm.
And used in nefarious ways.
Mhm.
Phrasing. Yeah, that's it. Or something else happened.
We headed over to the Whitehall Estate. And I think we ended up parking the carriage about 20 minutes away and walking on foot toward the estate, I believe.
Yeah, in the middle of daylight. I would like to infatuate that it was for recon. That didn't came out very clearly last time. but-
Insinuate, you mean?
Yeah, infatuate.
Just want to
no.
make sure. Infatuate means something very, very different.
Shit, no. You're right. No, not insinuate. Make clear, I guess.
Yes.
Elucidate.
Sure.
Look
would
at you
like
trying
to
to
make
edify
clear-
me with complex words.
Clarify.
Fuck all of you. That one.
That one.
That one.
I like it.
All right. So what's your plan?
We didn't actually make one.
No.
Mm.
Our plan ended with
Murder is fluid.
murder is fluid. Yes, I do believe that was a thing. I also believe there was let's try not to murder fuck everything, if possible.
Yeah, I feel like Fitch gave some type of murder might not be the right choice type of opinion. It wasn't very clear.
Nobody thinks Fitch is Cleo.
More of a Matt, really. So I suppose we can pick up from just before we start trying to sneak in.
In the daylight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think we're...
No, sneaking in is not the right description.
We are not
Yeah, I
sneaking in.
thought-
We're scanning the area for
whatever we're
traps.
doing.
and
Oh,
guards
Zoria,
and-
yeah. I
All
thought
the other-
Zoria was
Yeah,
Arcane
Zoria is
Eye.
going to. Zoria is going to do her little thingy, which she can do from ways away,
Mhm.
and she's just gonna like pick a nice spot under a tree and plop her ass down and cast it
Okay.
and see how that goes.
Sure.
Not too close to the state, as in not within view, I guess.
Sure.
We don't want to be immediately spotted.
a ways away.
Yeah.
And you cast your spell. And Jerk and Vess sit down and start slapping each other's hands. And Zoria just hears the occasional slap, slap.
This all checks out to me.
Fitch is gonna pass without trace the whole party. And then he's going to go fuck off closer to the estate to use his peepos.
Okay. Bitch, make a stealth check. Zoria, your eye bobs along the ground at, I think, 40 feet around or some shit.
30.
Whatever. Yeah. And you make it to the house, to the estate. On this warming spring day. And you see a few guards in the yard. Some ornate statues periodically. Neat little hedgerows. Seems to be a well-kept estate.
Or just mutters. The furniture must be nice.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, just mutters.
Oh.
Their furniture must be nice.
Oh. I think it is time to upgrade.
God hours.
So, the front door is shut.
Windows?
There are windows on either side. And they are on the right side of the door, the windows are open. So
Go in.
Yep, the eye goes in.
First, can I get a sense of the patrol or where the guards are? Or how they move?
Sure.
Is there a route?
So you sit there and you watch the guards, and there are 4 out. One kind of stays at the front gate, while another kind of takes the back entrance or back side of the property, which butts up to a cliff on the ocean.
With the sea.
With the
Yeah.
ocean, yes. And that house is located pretty close to that cliff, if not right at it.
Are y'all thinking what I'm thinking?
Goldfishes?
California mansion landslide!
How did we don't want to murder fuck everything? I mean, that would be an effective way to
Trying
do
not to, but do want to.
Yeah, I actually understand that struggle pretty well.
And the other 2 guards kind of walk back and forth and then swap off with the gate when they reach like the gate. So there's some sort of shifting guard with the gate.
Before I go in,
Mm-hmm.
or before we go in, Zora wants to take a peek at what's below the cliff.
Below the cliff, maybe 200 feet down, a very steep cliff, you see a dock.
Dock?
A dock.
Okay. Something on the dock?
There is nothing currently tied to the dock.
Not because I'm planning or anything like that. If one were to jump off the cliff in, say, an emergency, would one die?
You've never jumped into water before in your life, Zoria.
I was fucking sure, yeah, she doesn't know how to swim. It's certain death.
So
Never mind that. Fuck that.
Zoria feels nervous just looking at it from up there.
Fuck that. Yeah, no. Can I polymorph the fish to drown?
You can't polymorph a fish to drown.
No, I mean...
If you polymorph a Zoria into a fish, would Zoria drown?
No.
Only if she wasn't in water.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So if Zoria jumps off the cliff and polymorphs herself, she will be okay. Ish.
Okay, adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, adjacent. Yeah.
There may or may not be some falling damage involved with hitting the water from 200 feet up.
Yep. Through the window.
Through the wall.
Not finishing it.
Through the door?
No.
Nope. There's a line about sweat. Fine.
Balls.
A reference
Balls, yeah.
skipped me.
Okay,
It was too fast.
so
Good.
Zoe
was
goes into
overhead.
this sitting room.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anybody in the room.
Mm-hmm.
The furniture is all nice, old, but nice.
Mm.
You can tell that it's a little, it's worn, but they were once excellent pieces.
Okay.
And there are two arches. One leads kind of back towards the kitchen, and one leads towards the front door.
Front.
Yeah. So you have the front door and a kind of a foyer space or a place to hang your cloaks and your boots. And there are a number of cloaks and boots set there.
Can we estimate the number of inhabitants of this manor by the amount of boots and cloaks?
Zoria counts 7 sets of boots
A lot, y'all.
and 5 cloaks.
Are there boots that are nicer than the others?
Zoria,
Are there boots that are nicer than the others?
there are boots that are nicer than the others, yes.
How many nice boots?
There are 3 pairs of boots that are significantly better than yours.
Out there.
Anybody watching this, please bear in mind this is a normal question for a DM. Be prepared.
Okay.
Okay. And you continue on further.
Yes.
Okay. There is another sitting room
Hmm.
there to the opposite side with a number of bookshelves. You can see candles set up in various places, not lit, but set. And you can see signs of use. A few books on the table. Some ink on a piece of paper that's been a letter that has been left halfway. Excuse me.
Who is it addressed to? And more importantly, is the handwriting familiar? Like that letter we received.
Make an investigation check.
I am bad at those.
I would hope not.
Nope. 18. 11 plus 7.
The letter is addressed to a the Sig.
Name ringing a bell?
Does not.
Said out
And an
loud
18.
What?
You said 18?
Yes.
It is in Percival's handwriting.
Percy.
Percy's here. We found the letter with his handwriting. That's what she says. Besides narrating the whole thing.
The fuck is Percy?
The guy.
Okay, Gump, quick clarification here.
Yes.
Is the handwriting actually Percival's, or is it what we think is Percival's based on the note?
What you presume is Percival's based on the note.
Okay, I wanted to get that in the notes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Whatever it is, we're sort of in the right place because we might not find Percy himself. We might find Percy adjacent, so that's kind of good.
I mean, Zoria said what Zoria said.
That's true. This is Percy.
Uh-huh.
But Pink is saying this.
Yeah.
It's your future murder victim. That's what she's saying.
I don't think I know a Percy. Fitch.
It's not there.
Fitch is not there. And we'll come back.
Yeah, it's
It just
We
very
can't
much
see
not there.
Fitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just because we
Fitch,
can't
is he
see
here or
Fitch
not?
doesn't, yeah. Like, I feel like Jarek would be like, Fitch? Fitch?
I look around for a second, then just
Ow.
turn back to Bess. Why do
I
I
have a
want to
feeling that Jarek would just cast around for the nearest pile of leaves and address his voice towards like
I
randomly
imagine that's what he
finds-
already did. Like, whenever he sees a pile of leaves, he's just like, ah, yes, Fitch. But he'll turn back to Vess. Why do I want to?
That's Kesselmere. Kesselmere's first.
Why are we calling him Percy?
Is his first name.
Oh.
I mean, what's
Maybe
your last name?
that doesn't matter.
No, but I mean, I just call you Jarek. Should I start calling you by your last name?
How do you know Jarek isn't my last name?
Is Jarek your last name?
Is it?
I doubt it. Smack.
Ow! I was cheating.
Also in that room is a closed door. That you can peek under. Can't squeeze through, but you can get your eye right down to the floor. And you peek through and you see the bristles of a broom. The threads of a mop,
Was it
most likely.
stored for later?
So we might use that later. And you go back the way that you had gone previously into the kitchen. From the kitchen, just standard kitchen, there is a door off to the right and a door off to the left. The door to the right is solidly closed.
Left.
Where the door to the left does have a small gap at it. Excuse me. And you go slipping through that gap. Actually, the door to the left is open. Excuse me. As are the windows in the kitchen. But the door to the left is left open, and it is a storage room, pantry, walk-through pantry, with another door in it. One leading to the outside and one leading farther into the house somewhere.
Trapdoors?
Hmm?
Trapdoors?
None noticed.
Okay. The door that leads further into the house. Also, we didn't ask. 2 stories, 3 stories, 4 stories?
2 stories.
Is it a fucking tower? Okay.
No stairwell found. So far.
Abort, retry, fail.
Yes, I was beginning to notice that.
The door that goes deeper into the house you slip underneath in the pantry and you find a stairwell. that
Up or down?
delves down into the rock.
Important question.
Yes.
The dock, 200 feet below.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose there was a clear way to get to it.
Not outside.
Gotcha.
So you go down this stairwell, and there is a deck on the back on the second floor, Zoria, so you know when you went around and looked around.
Okay.
But you go down this stairwell into a cellar.
Mm-hmm.
In the cellar are a number of things. There seems to be a circle etched into the floor in a corner.
Is it a familiar circle?
It
As in
is.
a circle of a familiar kind?
You are familiar with the shape of circles.
You should be.
Shh.
It is a familiar circle that also has other little circles in it, along with runes and glyphs. But to Zoria,
It's
it looks similar to the circle previously in your basement.
yeah. Zora will try to burn that image into her mind.
Doesn't matter, she doesn't have teleport.
She does have one teleport scroll, so teleportation circle scroll, which you gave her a fuck ton of time ago. But
Um,
That was in mid-January of last year.
yeah. Yeah, so the question is, do you use the scroll or do you save
no,
it?
fuck no. Just so you know, it's important. And in my head canon, there is only one teleportation circle she knows, in a very inconvenient place for the party, some members of it.
Mhm. So you have this teleportation circle in the basement of this
Mhm.
mage's house.
Yes.
This mage's father-in-law's house, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
On the cellar.
yes.
Anything else? Anything else on the cellar?
Yes. There are a number of jars and pots on a shelf, vials on a shelf, full of random things. One of them has a finger suspended in a familiar fluid.
A finger suspended in a familiar fluid. Pink doesn't want to metagame, but he might. Is there a jar big enough to fit a corpse?
A jar big enough to fit a corpse. Ah, you're thinking
Intact
clone.
or separated?
He's thinking
Yeah,
clone. No.
taking clone. No? Okay. But there are bits. There are friends.
Potentially. There are Fitch's friends, yes.
Friends are present.
Fitch may find more new friends. Some. The finger is really the one that sticks out at you,
I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure these would be food, not friends.
but there are also, it looks to be ashes in one, um, various liquids, sludge, uh,
Components.
presumably.
Hmm. He has components. And maybe friends, like Fitch.
There
Can't
is
hold
an
assume anybody
alchemy.
has anything like Fitch.
Mhm.
There's a series of boiling vessels and glass tubes connected together.
Yeah,
Stuff
Azora
that
sees
Jarek
this.
uses that Zoria is not totally understanding of.
Yeah, Azora sees this great amount of delicate equipment, she kind of like just absentmindedly just fumbles with the beads of fireball.
Bitch.
Plucks one off. Oops.
It's like rolling it in her fingers, like.
Um, there's a bookshelf.
Oh, she lets go of the.
Can't let there be fire near it now. Oh
Yeah.
no.
No,
hmm
Fucking
fire's forbidden.
priorities.
There is a table
Mm-hmm.
with a number of papers strewn about it
Mm-hmm.
of magical nature. You would probably have
Mm-hmm.
to shuffle them around and read them to
Understand? Sure.
understand. Working on some magic, presumably.
Yeah.
And there's another doorway. That doorway leads you to a stairwell down. The
Down we
stairwell,
go.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
leads you down a meandering path through the stone until eventually you come out in the raging sea.
Dock.
Yes.
The eye is
So-
going
I
to
know
get.
I should not be interjecting my opinions here, but Whitehall is a
Nope.
dick. Because if they get any shipments by sea, they gotta carry it all the way up. Those
Or-
poor porters.
Or levitate.
Establishing dominance every day.
Mm-hmm.
What dicks.
There's no crane, no elevator, nothing. Just
You didn't
raw hand
notice
power.
one outside, no.
Okay. Yeah, the eye is going to just bob up.
Uh-huh. Zoria shudders a little bit as she reaches the hour mark of her eye that I assume has
Oh.
been extended.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mention it, but I did
I
count it here.
assume. Fitch, what are we doing up top?
Watching the guards,
Okay.
checking out the layout. Nothing that Zoria isn't already doing. Fitch likes to use his peepers.
Okay. So looking at it from the outside. Got it. Okay.
Are there any dogs?
Are there any dogs?
Yeah, like guard dogs.
You don't notice any guard dogs.
Okay. Well,
Otherwise,
Fitch is gonna keep doing his thing, and if there's any gardens, he's gonna kind of like see if he can eyeball any of those sexy squashes. But otherwise, just nothing Zoria's not already doing.
okay.
What?
I mean,
There is not a garden. I'm sorry, Fitch.
I just want to know, like, would he ever cheat on Squash? With,
He wouldn't,
maybe like a
but like,
cantaloupe?
The squash is dead. He's a widower.
No, I
it's
mean like
alive.
on the type of like, would
She's
he
alive.
branch
I built
out
a whole fortress around her. I plant growth her.
Would he cheat on the squash with a tomato?
or like
No, not a tomato. That's a
zucchini,
lowly vegetable.
cucumber,
It would he
eggplant?
would only cheat on squash with eggplant or something of the melon variety because they cross pollinate real frequently.
Yeah.
Which would be
Artichoke.
scoping out the competition,
A watermelon.
and
You guys are gonna
he'd be
find Fitch just sitting on a watermelon in the garden one day.
Like an egg.
hey,
Yeah.
you never know.
Trying to hatch the watermelon egg.
This is mine. I grew it.
He's cold-blooded. He can't provide heat to an
Yeah.
egg.
This is how this is how little lizards are made, right?
This looks just like my egg.
When Mommy Squash and Daddy Fitch love each other very much.
Instead of
hold-
the birds and the beads, it's the lizards and the squash.
You hold it over the
The squash.
campfire until it gets nice and warm, and then you drill a hole in it.
So, anyways, he doesn't see a garden.
He doesn't see a
He doesn't
garden.
see a garden. But you do see
He'll
a
eventually.
back
What do I
deck.
see?
You see a deck.
Mhm.
Not hanging out over the cliff, but going up to it.
Mhm.
And that deck is on the second floor.
How far away am I from the manor itself?
Um,
Less than 1,000 feet?
yes, less than 1,000 feet.
Well, then I'm gonna pull out a tuft of bloodhound hair and cast locate creature.
Okay. On.
Or Percival Castlemere,
Okay.
whom I have seen up close
Yes.
before.
Well, you've seen his likeness.
In a dimly lit
No,
basement.
I saw him.
Regardless, he does not detect.
Hmm. Okay,
Pink.
good to know.
What? Okay. And Pink floats up with his, or excuse me, Zoria. Yes, Fitch.
At this point, Fitch will
Like
back back to the rest
Sure.
of the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zoria floats up with her eyeball. Up and
Mhm.
up and up, 200 feet. Takes her 30 seconds or so till she reaches the
Mhm.
top.
Mhm.
You have the deck above you, the sea raging down below.
Second floor.
The second floor. Okay. On the deck, you say you you see a weathered and wizened old man sitting in a chair, enjoying the sea breeze and the sun, sleeping.
It's his father-in-law, so there's no likeness between them.
There is no likeness between them.
Okay.
Or it's just weird that there is a likeness, one or the other.
Or it's just the
No.
gardener who you decided was the father-in-law. Just because there's an old man here doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Middle of the day, we'll kill him anyways just for being a slacker.
Yeah.
Fair.
Some nobles might have arguments favoring inbreeding. We don't know.
Well, that went to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
He also married down.
That's true. He married.
Married down.
Not across.
Yeah, like it's hard to be like, I married down, but it was my sister.
I mean, it's sister. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I'm
Only
sorry.
by down,
Anyways,
only if by down we're referring to
old
how he held her.
man
Yeah,
sleeping in the sun
it is not
on a
Castlemere.
peaceful day.
Who might or might not be kidnapped later. That is still to see.
Hell, you could kidnap any of the guards if you wanted.
Yeah, Zora does narrate him
Okay.
or to the party.
The door upstairs is open, and the windows
Mhm.
as well. You go inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside. Through a window or through the door?
Window.
Okay.
Doors too obvious.
Obvious as the invisible
Is it?
ball.
Is it though? Because if you're an invisible ball, you'd go through the window. No, she'd go through the door.
Okay. So you go through a door, and inside you find a stairwell,
Mhm.
and in the center of this room, that goes down to a door.
Would the stairwell connect to any of the doors that were locked?
No.
Okay, interesting. Should keep exploring the
Mhm.
top floor. That's for later.
And you in on the top floor here there are 5 doorways,
Hmm
3 of which are closed.
Can we get under the door?
So on the first door on your right, which is left cracked open, there is a woman, middle-aged, half elven, that seems to be making a bed,
Maid. Okay.
presumably. She seems to be in maid attire.
How maid? Is it French maid?
No, it is not
Oh
French
my
maid
god.
attire. It's very simple dress. She has an
Okay.
apron on.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. He is discarded by Zoria.
Hmm Not important.
Not important.
Mhm.
Doesn't pay attention to her.
But there's a bedside table with a candle on it. Um, Pitcher of water, wash basin, the usual things that you see in a bedroom.
Okay.
You cross the hallway and you see you find another bedroom. The door left cracked open. The bed made. And a table containing a few documents. Do you read the documents? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Um, the documents, from what you can gather, seem to pertain to holdings in Cricksdale or um, partners in Cricksdale.
Mm. Okay. Zoria will hold this information.
Sorry, withholds. Okay,
Yeah. Because she's being petty as fuck.
sure.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's gonna come up later.
of course it will. And you float your eye back out. And yes, Fitch.
Quick clarification. Was the letter only, was it regarding partners only? Or partners in Quicksdale and holdings in Quicksdale?
It was documents pertaining to Cricksdale.
Okay.
One was a promissory letter. But you float down the hallway, and as you're floating through the hallway, a door opens, and a familiar individual walks out. One
Is it dear
Lord
old Percy?
Castlemere.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Does he look happy? Does he look well nourished? Does he look content with his life, or is his expression filled with sorrow and worries?
Is he glowing?
Zora, make an
Does he look
insight
like a
check.
man?
Does he look like he's conspiring against us?
Not joking. 1.
Yeah.
So 0?
Make a joke about Zoya getting a 1 and being like, well, it might be a man, but you might not be sure about
Yeah.
that.
Zora, you're not even sure if this is Castlemere anymore.
He
I
looks
love
too
how the
happy
one
to be
person with
Casimir.
the
Yeah,
recon spell in our
you've never seen this
Hmm.
face on him.
the one person with the recon spell in our group has shit perception and shit investigation.
Also,
Insight.
No,
the one person.
She has great investigation. It's the wisdom that
Zoria,
fucks her.
He was
Zoria is like a
sarcastic.
baby in that she has 0 object permanence. So, like, you
Everybody
could
else
have a person and then a person next to it with the same face that has like eye bags or whatever, and she'd be like, it's clearly the same person, and Zoe would be like, no, they're 2 different people. What are you talking about?
Everybody else in the party, good perception.
Zoria?
Zoria?
0 object permanence.
Wisdom is my dump stat.
Yeah.
You are a wizard.
So you do see Lord Castlemere.
And he looks radiant, I guess.
Yes.
Like he just gave birth or some shit.
Ravishing.
Because it doesn't make fucking sense.
He looks like he's had the best 6 months of his life. He's been
Yeah.
on vacation the whole time.
Post-coital bliss right here.
Yes. Yes. All of it. All of the above.
As Gump's just like, all right, get done with it so I can continue, damn it.
Yeah, serious. What else you got? Pink.
What's he wearing? Gump.
Oh boy.
Jarek is the one
Is
who
his
asks that
skin,
question.
what color is his skin?
Is his skin green and is he short?
No, he's not a goblin in a trench coat.
Is there a trench coat though?
No.
Oh, with a long coat.
No. He's
A
wearing
duster?
he's wearing a vest.
A long vest? Okay,
He's
I'm done. I'm
invested.
done.
No,
Alright, yeah.
a
Is it just a
regular
vest?
A
Or are there
vest.
pants?
Just a
I
vest.
think Lucky's dying.
Uh-huh. He's wearing a vest and pants.
Okay, good to know. Does he have boots on?
God damn it.
He has slippers on, and he's
This
carrying
is
a
why I call you a
book.
metrosexual. You're asking his fucking fashion. Get on with it.
Yeah. He's carrying a book.
Zora gets distracted by the book.
Mm-hmm. His hand is covering the title.
Fuck.
Makes it easier for
Everything's
the
lost.
DM.
Burn it down.
The party sees like Zora just exasperated, like, oh.
It's Lover of Dusk. We all know.
What does Zoria do? Does
She'll
she?
take a quick peek into his room
Okay.
and then follow him, I guess.
It's not his room.
Oh.
It is a darkened room. There is a single chair inside. The windows have the drapes pulled over them. Almost blackout curtains. And the walls are bare. No candles burn. Just a rug on the floor. And
Is it a privy?
No.
Okay.
And a chair against the corner.
Does the geometry of the room make sense when compared to the outside of the house?
Yes.
Okay. Zora will follow Castlemere
Okay.
after a quick peek.
Mhm.
Weird room, yeah, nothing strange about that. No. Castlemere is important.
Uh, he goes out to the deck,
Mm-hmm.
pours himself a glass of water, pulls up a
Water,
chair,
how dare he?
pulls up a chair near the gardener. And sits there and reads.
The gardener is still asleep. There's no exchange of words.
There's no exchange of words. No.
Any gesture of any kind?
Casimir throws him over the edge into the ocean.
Fuck! He's evil. We need to kill him.
That's our job.
Yeah, we're the ones that are off old guys.
Mm-hmm. So, are you gonna watch him read until your eye vanishes?
Pink is gonna think about Master Ipman for a second. And then the eye is going to wander back inside.
That took me a
Check the rest of the
long time.
doors. Hmm?
So that was a
Ah,
long throwback.
yeah. Zora didn't even exist.
Yeah. Pink thinks about Master Ipman. Okay.
Um, the eye's gonna wander, see if it can get anywhere else, and if not, try to go downstairs through the stairs that are.
Okay. Uh, those three doors are sealed to you.
Okay. Downstairs. Through the stairs.
I told you. That's one of those three doors.
Oh, I thought you said that there was a stair in the middle of the room that
Mm-hmm.
goes down. Okay.
With
Ne-
a door at the bottom.
Oh, okay. The geometry of the placement of the door and yada 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 makes sense with a door that she couldn't get through before.
No.
Can she pinpoint where this door would be?
Make a survival check.
Here am I surviving. It's a natural 20 minus something.
-1.
Minus
Minus 1,
something.
yes.
Presumably right in front of the front door.
Good job. Okay. The eye's gonna bob out, go back to the foyer, and try to identify where that door is.
There's no door there.
You will try to ascertain where the presumed illusion is.
You can't just say it another way and think it's gonna work.
Well, if the door isn't there, Zora just thinks, okay, there's an illusion. Is there like a painting or some shit?
That is where the boots and the cloaks are.
Ah,
And you shove your
okay.
eye into it and it bumps against a wall.
Can the eyes go into individual boots?
Yes. The eye
Anything?
searches the
Ah,
boots and begins to
Really?
fade out.
thank you, Gump.
Really
Fade out?
scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Fade out
Okay.
as your hours are up. I need to take a moment and use the bathroom.
We all need
Except
except Crickstale.
We're back. So
Now
we're
then.
And
technically everything
I
except
feel bad. Okay,
Crickstale.
this is something I have told Lucky that Zora does because Pink is a moron sometimes. She lies at the most inopportune times in the worst way possible.
I know, I enjoy it immensely.
Mm-hmm.
But
For
that being
that,
said,
I apologize.
no, it brings fun. So,
Yes.
regale us. What does Zoria tell the party? You can't just say everything.
Well, she was narrating bit by bit,
Okay.
and there was a degree of she got a bit excited. I was gonna say exalted, but that's not the word. She got excited when she recognized the handwriting, and she got even more excited when she saw the man that she forgot to describe anything about him because she didn't see it because she was like lost in joy.
There is.
And
So I imagine at this point, Jarek and Vesper sitting down with a book, like scribbling shit out together,
Oh, I figured they were
trying to
playing
make some kind of a
slapsies
rough map. They probably were until Zoria started talking.
for 2 hours.
I'm sure, like, during the
The dead
quiet moments,
Mhm.
they'd smack each other
Make your dexterity attacks.
platonically.
Damn it!
Damn
I'll
it.
take a 10.
You
I'm
can't just take a 10.
Can't take
I'm smoking. Or Ves, you roll for me.
Okay. Wait.
Jerk's
A
plus 6.
dexterity attack, you
Yeah.
said?
A
Vess, I
finesse
believe,
attack.
is plus 7. Jerk is.
Vest,
Okay.
yeah, Vest lost.
Unless Jerk rolls a 1 too.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for Jarek. Find out.
What is Jerk's plus?
6.
6.
I'm not gonna roll two nat ones in a row.
It could happen. Vess gets his ass handed to him.
Again.
Jarek is just better at this than you, Vess.
I feel like Vest is too focused on drinking.
This is my friend Lightning. He shakes his right hand. But this, and smacks with his left hand, is thunder.
Vest drinks.
A legitimate response.
Mhm.
Okay, so, and did Fitch tell anybody about what he did, or is he keeping mum?
After Zoria comes out of her thingy, he'll corroborate what she said about the outside of the house with the guards and the rotations.
Okay.
Dejectedly mention that there is no garden
Or Castlemere.
or Castlemere.
That was that.
He
That was
will
the
make.
part I was saying. If he'd say,
He does say that he. I'm gonna roleplay this. Why the fuck not?
Because he should.
This one did the search for the man. This one did not find him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
so Zoria found him and you didn't.
of course, the magic eye is better than the eye.
One used. This one used magic as well.
I'm sorry, I'm
To
recovering from
not
that.
see the guy?
How are you all just walking past that?
So one of us used magic and saw the guy, and one of us used magic and didn't see the guy.
Did you not
That what
see
we're
him? Or did you not feel him?
One of us tells nothing but truth, and one of us tells nothing but lies.
Which one is which?
Yeah.
Is this
Okay.
a lie?
Okay, Fitchikins, Fitchy-poo. How
Fitch stares at Sherrick.
how far can you do that?
I'm gonna need 1 second to come up with the Fitchism. So, if this one was carrying something very heavy, without the gloves, then this one would be like a minute. a minute from here to there, with the heavy thing, is the furnace.
What?
What?
Which gave you distance in time.
Can you point about how far that would be, Fitch?
How dense is this forest we're in?
I
I
mean,
thought
you're
you were gonna ask how dense was the party.
you're on the edge of it,
Very.
but dense enough that you're not going to see a full 1,000 feet. Maybe see 300 periodically.
This one. This one. That far. And he points to the edge of where they can see.
So Fitch points into the trees.
Yes. Fitch points into the trees and goes, 3, maybe 4? That tree with the leaves.
What?
Fitch is going to run as fast as he can to that furthest tree.
Oh,
There he
there
goes.
he goes.
You did this.
I
Derek.
didn't do this.
You did
And
this.
then he will stand there in starfish shape.
And about
Kinda
how
like-
far away is Fitch?
About 300 feet ish. By your
Kirk will look at
estimation.
Fitch. Yeah, and he'll turn and look into the compound. Does 300 feet feel like it would about cover it?
From the edges, it'd be close.
Fitch is gonna run back. 3
3.
and a half. 4. Math is not this one's strong suit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna call this a trap.
A trap.
I would be remiss not to recall that we have literally seen him use the body double. Though I will say the handwriting is the same
As the note.
as the note we got from him, allegedly. We don't have other correspondence from before we can compare to, do we?
It's all we're
No
both
notes.
before.
Okay.
So the question is, did the body double write the letter?
No, it's not. What fuss?
Or
Shut
was
up.
it just some
The
random
DM.
person wrote the letter and like he is like, hey, father-in-law, write this letter for me. Have
The
it
DM
delivered.
doesn't get to answer questions or ask questions. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have a better
Okay.
theory. Pink has a better theory, but he's not gonna say it.
The Zor. Oh, then this. Meh.
So people who do the thinky think, what are we doing?
Leaving, I think.
Why? There are only 4 guards. Old man and him. There were more boots. 3
There
fine
were
ones.
there were more boots. There were more cloaks. This whole thing smells fishy as shit, considering he just sent us that note. We've already seen him use body doubles. Fitch's whatever the fuck Fitch does didn't pick up on Castlemere, but you saw Castlemere.
Yes.
That's not fucking Castlemere. And if the father-in-law is important to this motherfucker, that's probably not the father-in-law either. This smells like fucking trap.
Hmm.
Yes, Fitch.
Traps do not smell. Not unless they are constructed of pine tar.
Bitch, can you
If
show
you
me
smell
again how
pine
far that
tar,
spell
Zoria,
goes? Can you show me that tree again?
it's a
Okay.
hustle.
And Jurgle just turned back to Zoria. Now then. Vess, what do you think?
I mean, I think we can still beat people up. We just have to have you two be smarter than whatever trap they've got going on there. And then I can hit things. Or we don't hit things. And that's fine, I guess, if that's not the guy we're looking
He
Zoria?
does have a lot of components and lab equipment and a book and active pots,
Oh,
cooking and
Jesus
brewing things.
Christ, he's got a kitchen and a bookshelf.
No, he has lab.
Jericho pause and just wave at Fitch and give Fitch a thumbs up.
He has alchemy.
It's a hustle whack.
Speaking of, if we do go spring a trap in a way that's smarter than whatever, do you have your necessary like, stuff?
Fire.
Oh, I can make a few of those. You know what? You know what, Zoria?
Yes. I don't. You haven't told yet.
Jesus Christ, you've been around Fitch too long. Okay, where did you say that circle was? Is that the first
Basement.
floor?
Basement.
I said basement. I don't know what
Which
Zoria tells you.
I would suggest, if we do want to get in, docks seem unguarded. There are probably traps, nasty ones from what we have seen in his state in Al Nuzat. But it does seem unguarded.
About how far from here was that basement?
200 feet down, the entrance.
So it's about 300 from here to there, and 200 down.
Yes.
So 500 feet, you think?
Is that how Pythagoras work? I don't know.
No,
Is Jarek
No,
doing
that's how.
random
No, that is not.
trigonometry?
No, it's not 500 feet. It's less. Or more rather. No. Yeah, less. I'm sorry.
It's
Point
420.
is. So
Blaze it.
okay. Enough Sean Paul. Hey Vess,
Yeah.
can I borrow your cloak?
Fine.
Oh no, if you're thinking about that, I would not advise.
Why?
We have come to conclusion that ocean is a running water, yes? It
Mhm.
runs in all directions.
I wasn't gonna leave for the ocean.
We're going to cloak where?
I'm gonna cloak my way into that basement and destroy his circle because, in my experience, that pisses wizards off.
It is
How are you
rather
gonna
wasteful.
how are you gonna get out?
Running.
I mean, I want my cloak back.
Yeah.
Haven't even gotten to use it yet.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I mean, do you want to go?
I mean,
You run good.
I do run good.
I
I'm
want
also not
boats.
okay. If I go, people are following. If you go, people might not see you. Which would we rather?
Gloria? Fitch
Traps
is
can swim.
Zoria?
Hole can fit people.
By the way, Lucky, I'm not disregarding you out of character, but Jarek
Yeah,
just doesn't know what to do
Nope.
with this.
Yeah.
I get it. This is the danger of playing fish.
I just want to be sure.
Crabs can
Um,
swim against ocean currents.
It's a crab. Yes.
Yes. Zoria
They
said
don't
the
swim
ocean
so much as sink to the bottom and scuttle.
scuttle. Yeah.
That's what they do. with a portable hole.
I mean, either way, Fitch thinks they can swim, which what that translates to the rest of the party is something else.
Right?
Mhm.
And Zoria said the waves were like 10 foot tall.
That's true. She said that. Absolutely. Also, I can turn invisible if need be.
How? Okay.
Magic.
just-
That's how.
I feel like we might have gotten a little tangled up here. Let me take a step back. I'm insinuating I'm gonna go fuck that circle up because fuck this guy, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh, you're not going to kill him?
Okay,
I would love to kill him, but that's not him.
hang on. How are you going to leave? Are you
Probably-
going to try to be subtle?
Sneaky is the word I would use. Clandestine.
Sure, all of these things. And there's a crab swimming again, I think. I'm
I
not sure.
don't know
Oh,
anymore.
This one go in. This one do the scratch. This one go to the dock. This one swim away.
But books.
I'm a little frightened that actually made sense.
Yeah, but I also want my cloak back.
But this one, that one. Damn it! Now I'm doing it. Fitch wouldn't need the cloak.
Oh,
Fitch
I
could
like
just
that
turn
idea
into some
then.
tiny fucking pathetic animal, like a
Mm.
gnome or something, and just sneak in.
This one's expertise is pathetic.
Yeah, that's on par.
Sure, go for it.
Where do you want us to wait for you, Fitch? Do you think you're gonna live through this? If not, who gets dibs on your things?
He's taking his things with him.
Is that a good
Are
idea?
you sure about that, Pink Gump?
Mm.
I don't know. When Jarek says that, I guess Fish will start stripping.
But I want books. You're not listening to me.
No. Do you seriously want to siege this trap?
It's Zoria.
Yes.
Are you gonna finish that question?
Ah, fuck. Hold on, Fitch, before you go all Magic Michael.
Fitch pauses where he had been extracting various bits and bobs and jars out of his backpack. Just
Jarek,
freezes in place.
Go ahead,
You
Zoria.
you keep misunderstanding me. I'm not about to go full frontal on. It is not direct assault. We can sneak, take care of guards quietly, or dump 4 beads of fireball on their head as they take nap and read on deck.
Okay, okay.
Is
I'm gonna stop you there. Your hobgoblin's showing. Now, reel with me for a moment. We can go in, but I'm gonna tell you now. We don't want to fireball everything because things are flammable. And the last few times I've seen anything get set on fire around you, you cried for 3 nights afterwards because books might have died in the aftermath.
Yes,
I don't want to
books
have to
burn.
deal with that again. Yes, so no fire. And I'm going to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of hope in the sneaky. I'll try it if you want.
Yeah, I'm not really
I mean,
great at that.
it worked well the last 2 times, so I could be wrong, but
I mean, Fitch does some type of eye smear thing that works pretty well.
let me put it this way, Zoria. How confident are you that you can take on a really strong wizard?
That depends.
On
On
Oh, yeah. How close am I to him?
Zoria,
Yes.
this is a conversation that should be had with your brain, not your pride.
Oh,
at that, Vesta's just kind of like,
Jared will just
Is that gin? It's only funnier if it's gin
It's wine.
or vodka.
It's
Oh,
honey
oh,
wine.
okay, okay. Is fair. I
Okay.
swear it, Fitch. There is language barrier between us, but sometimes you just say wrong things.
This one said the right thing.
Zora deflates a bit.
Let's try this a different way. Maybe I'm not communicating well. In fact, that's possible. That happens to me every year or so. Let's say, and Jericho will turn into Castlemere. Castlemere comes back to call out the situation. We judge the response of the other Castlemere, and one of two things is going to happen. He's going to do fuck all because he's a body double and he can't do anything. Or, second option, my life sucks. Can you take it from there?
Well, I mean, wait. We're
It
just
sucks.
stating obvious things. Your life sucks. I like to drink.
I mean, it will
Zoria
suck.
has
I mean, it
pride.
will suck more as the
Oh.
potential that is the real Castamere, and he suddenly decides that he doesn't like my impersonation becomes a reality.
I think Fitch is
Gump.
imitating a crab again.
I think that's Fitch's standard.
Gump.
Yes, like
Can I roll an Arcana check to recall? So Zoria threw a huge hissy fit when Jarek destroyed our circle, saying, it takes a whole year to cast that spell, yada yada yada. Can I roll an Arcana check to make the connection that if we destroy this circle, Castlewheel will stay in the same place and have to recast it? Or is that a logical leap that Fitch could make on his own, or do you want me to roll for
make
it?
an Arcana check, Fitch. I don't believe
Gladly.
teleport to be a druid spell that you know.
It isn't, but Zoya made such a fuss about ours, I wasn't sure. 16.
If he wanted to use that circle again, he would have to stay there to recast it. Yes.
That's what I was looking for.
After you broke it.
Zoya,
Yes.
if the man is real, and the man likes this place, doesn't he have to spend a lot of time to fix the circle?
Yes.
And we
But
know
if
where
man,
he is.
if man were smart, he would leave. He is smart.
Is he?
Somewhat. Smart adjacent.
Jason.
So let me get this straight. Are we sending Fitch in to destroy the circle and get out with little to no potential for bodily harm to me? Or are we going in after his books?
If you could see
I'm gonna vote
Zoria's,
option A.
if you could see Zoria's reasoning and sense of self and pride, you'd see like a supernova collapsing into itself, like imploding, like just. Hmm. There are two things I maybe were remiss in mentioning,
Mm-hmm.
if I didn't make it clear. There is no way into second floor from inside that I could tell. So maybe magic is involved. And she looks at Vess. There are some mentions of holdings, dealings, Crickstale. So it's true. He might not be here. He might be lounging in Crickstale. And this is trap, ready to blow.
But what you're saying is that we each have something that might be worthwhile to go inside and investigate. For you, books. For Jarek, destruction of the teleportation circle. For me, I think it's obvious. Okay, maybe Fitch doesn't want anything, but you know.
Oh, that was not what I was saying. I thought your interest would lie elsewhere, other side of continent. I did
Yeah,
not
but we
assume
might
you.
want to have those papers and investigate who they're connected
Ah,
to, what holdings they are, etc.
yes. So, I suppose we go and trigger trap.
Okay.
It's not trap if you know it's trap.
That's no. No. Also no. But look, we had a rule back in the day. Kind of a rule. Not really a rule. It's a thing I made people do. Vess, if you die, who gets your shit?
Who wants my shit?
Cool. Zoria, when you die, who gets your
No,
shit?
that was an actual question.
Oh.
Because you're just gonna say you want it and then you get it because, you know, blah blah blah. But like if Zoria wants it, then you guys should maybe discuss that and let it be known ahead of time.
Okay, so diplomatic process. Okay. Zoria?
I might want cloak. She looks
No,
at
no,
Vess.
no. I mean, if you die.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
Zoria can get my cloak.
Okay, I'll get the bottle then. Um,
that's
You don't
fine.
even like the whatever.
You don't like bottle, yes.
if I can break a heat cube into being cold, I can make that thing pour blood.
That would be convenient.
Why haven't we tried that already?
Because you like alcohol.
I know, but like we could maybe find another bottle for you to have.
Yeah, keep an eye out. That might not be a bad idea. But
Hmm.
okay. And Zoria, if you die, who gets your things?
This.
Okay, cool. See how this is working, you two little fuckers in the corner. All right. How are we moving in?
Oh, when?
Hmm?
Should we not wait till it's dark?
Would you like to wait until it's dark?
Yes. One less danger for you.
I mean, I appreciate that. Herc will just take a look around slowly, start walking back out deeper into the woods because, well, no reason to be near the wall right now.
The wall is on the other side of the road.
Yeah. He's putting distance between him and the wall.
Yeah.
Is that it then? We just win?
Oh, the entire group is going in to steal things that one could do on its own.
Can crab carry library?
Crab can carry whole.
Hmm. Can crab put antique ornate desk in hall? No, never mind.
You're trying to steal his fucking furniture. Stop it. You're the great IKEA thief.
I mean, if Fitch is saying he wants to go alone and grab all the things we need, like, hey, I like sitting in here and drinking under the moonlight. That's cool with me.
Fitch can carry whole. With friend inside. Friend with better brain and clever hands.
Fan that
I'm so
doesn't.
glad Jerk is not right there right now.
Fan that doesn't breathe. Hmm.
Oh, I assumed we were all walking with you.
I assume he's like
Yeah.
up and like way in front.
He was going away from.
Jarek went into the woods deeper in.
Yeah, I thought we were all
Yeah.
going with him.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
thought we were all following like lost puppies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have an arm problem with that.
Oh,
Move the arm.
Then it would be clever hand.
And
Vest can hold his breath a long time.
Mm, mm.
Man, if
This whole
only
point was
they
like
could
I get to
shapeshift.
sit here and drink.
Can't Zoria turn
Vest,
into a bird
Vishla,
or something?
that's a good idea, actually. Zoria, can't you just turn into a gnome or something?
no, why would I
Or
turn
fish.
into gnome?
Flying.
You know, something
Just
small and pathetic.
oh, I was thinking eagle. Drop everybody
Goblin?
on the roof.
No, I would not want to be
Mm,
You
goblin.
can be commandos. If you do it
don't think-
naked, they'll call it going commando.
I like the way you're thinking, Vishla. No, I'm saying is you could go with Fitch
Yes.
as a tiny thing.
Oh,
A crab and a rat walk into a lord's estate.
I am not a rat. I am.
I mean, not yet.
A majestic small creature. Cockroach.
Cockroach.
I'd be majestic cat, if anything.
Cat.
Proud,
Oh,
with
A,
beautiful fur.
a cat chases a crab into a house and gets punted into the ocean. This is a funny joke.
Okay, well, have at it.
What? Here? Right now?
I mean, unless you want to wait for night, still, which we can do. I'm for that. I could use a nap.
I would wait for night.
Sure.
Yes, narrating for 2 hours give me cotton mouth. I would also like to rest and drink wine.
So I assume at this point the party all goes back to the carriage,
Yeah.
drinks wine, rests
Yeah.
up, takes the afternoon, etc.
Get the 4th level spell back.
Does Fitch wander
Oh,
off during the day?
no, why?
I'm just wondering. He got bored and turned into a crab and scuttled across the lawn.
that would be in character.
Yeah, I mean he does have a little bit of a
Only if
wander
there was a
issue.
garden, but
There
there
are
were no thoughts to be
shrubberies.
had. No, there's nothing super attractive.
Okay.
There's no squash.
Yeah.
Or even a cute little cantaloupe. Like, mm. If Zoria isn't doing anything pressing,
Mhm.
Fitch will take his water skin, plop it down next to Zoria, and spend an inordinate amount of time shaping water and showing her various pathetic creatures she can turn into.
Vest
Like
pours
this is rat with mange. People
Vest
don't
pours
like
Zoria
mange.
a glass of wine
Fucking here for this. This
while
is
this
wonderful.
happens.
This is a snake. But instead of looking silly, it tries. Excuse me. But instead of looking normal, it is not, and it's a hawk nose.
This is dog
This is
with
a
rabies.
sparrow. This is a sparrow with half of its feathers out. Prime for consumption.
And it's just transparent water, Zoria.
This is a cicada. They are loud but mighty. And it's just
Zora,
this for several hours.
Sure.
yeah, Zora just like kind of gestures for Vest to drink more, but then
Mhm.
stops herself eventually because she doesn't want to get drunk.
Sure.
Vesian, are there any animals you would suggest?
No.
Zoria, this is a centipede. They have many legs.
During the rest, Zoria or Bess will take off his cloak and kind of just slide it to Zoria.
Mm. Do I need to see where I'm going?
Nope.
Interesting. Good. What is the range?
Mm, a good distance, like. What would you say, Jarek?
Thank you.
Oh, I read it in a book once. I don't remember. It's the same as that stupid spell.
I mean, you went
500.
like as far as a house. I know this is.
Hi, Teresa.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I just had thought.
That's dangerous.
Jarek can't go into hole. Listen, I
Yes.
can. Listen, I can.
It'll be
5 minutes.
very difficult to fit you into his armhole.
Oh,
I think
we're
you're talking about the
portable hole.
The portable hole. Oh, what a disturbing image. Ugh.
Which I thought was the armhole.
No.
Oh no. No.
Oh, okay.
They are separate. That's why Jarek had to give
It's-
the portable hole to somebody
Remember,
else.
there was the whole thing
There is
about the whole
there
thing.
is a there is a difference between
No.
one hole and the other, Gump.
Yeah.
Nope. I
Oh.
do not recall all of your holes.
Well, you should. They're important to us.
You were planning on fucking Chaz by having him go in the hole.
Yeah, Jarek's arm is a bag of holding. The portable
Yes.
hole's its own thing.
Yeah.
I
He
have
did study
idea.
the portable hole, but
Listen, I go into hole. And hole is carried inside by Fitch. And Jarek, who is also rat.
But why?
Because he can't go into hole.
Yeah, but why have all of us go when apparently Fitch thinks he can do it by himself?
So two
I have faith
players
in Fitch.
so two players don't sit on their ass all night. Actually doesn't say that.
Hey, Fitch convinced Bess. Bess doesn't need
Yeah.
to go.
I'm not going to be sitting on my ass because I'm the cavalry.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, looks disappointed.
This one does not see horse.
That's never going to not hurt my feelings.
Speaking of
No.
Jarek,
Mm?
how does this one destroy the magic?
Oh. Oh. Just take something really magical and kind of scrape at it until it stops looking pretty.
This one has nothing of the sort.
Yes, it has. Sorry, I kind of just up nods or up chins or chins the. Not the friends, the rock.
The rock.
You could just loan that one your magic dagger.
It's true, I do have moon touched dagger. Oh, glad.
Why not use the item that did it last time? Remove the doubt.
Don't give
Make
me
the
to her.
certainty happen.
What?
Don't give me to
Item?
him.
Oh yeah, no. 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 No, Vishla and I are gonna need to be here in case something goes really, really wrong.
How would you know?
Because you have
Explosions.
magic to tell me. Also explosions.
Not
Lots of
prepared
explosions.
today.
No, No,
I
I'm not
mean,
insinuating you'll be making explosions. I'm
if something
insinuating.
goes wrong, Gloria just blips out here with the cloak that I'm loaning her.
Another
Fetch.
way, yeah.
Can Fetch come too?
Yeah.
This one will just die.
Um,
No, works on 2 people.
Fitch, it'll work if you can pick Fitch up easily.
Azoria looks at the lizard that is probably a third of her weight. Less.
Yeah.
Zoria also has like negative muscle.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Fitch is gonna
Fuck you.
put his arms up, like the pick me up.
Like it
Upsies.
Yeah.
will be fine
Yes.
if Fitch is a crab. Think of it that way.
Fine.
Or smaller than you in general.
Yeah.
What if the circle breaks this one's rock?
Then it was a very, very bad rock.
We have
I
no
mean-
touch blade.
There are risks that are involved with going in. I feel
Yes.
like that was established because you
Yes.
know traps are risky.
It occurs to me that a whole library might be trap.
Yeah.
Like pull a book out, boom.
Yeah.
It's like
Boom.
word on privy, but on book.
Yeah.
So maybe keep an eye out for that.
Mm-hmm.
I will be casting detect magic
Magic.
ritually.
Unless I miss my guess, that whole place is just gonna vibrate.
Possibly. Yes, Fitch.
Crabs cannot cast spells.
Hobgoblins can.
Hobgoblins are large and easy to spot.
Not when they are surrounded by walls and rocks.
This conversation is painful.
I mean, what conversation has not?
It's fair.
What do you do?
This one is ready.
They go as grab or as in hole.
Neither.
How?
Centipede.
And to
Rat. Ferret. Cat.
Bat.
featherless
Bird.
bird.
Owl.
Why would a crab be in a manor?
Goats.
Owl.
Fitch, what are
Ermine.
you Fitch, what are you wearing? I want to make sure we don't match.
We can't
Oh,
wear the same thing.
you should wear the same thing though.
This one will be boy rat with mange. Soria can be girl rat with mange.
Yep. Yeah, that tracks.
So that would be girl rat.
I'll be more excited, Zoria. This is a new experience.
Hank knows what's coming, but Zoria, I don't think would. Maybe.
What?
Zoria
Does
would
the
know
cloak
that.
need to be attuned to?
Nope.
Yes. No,
Yes.
it doesn't.
Yes,
it
it
does.
The cloak of
Does
a
it?
Monte Blanc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs
We're-
attunement.
It requires attunement.
We're
Oh.
waiting. Oh yeah, yeah.
Full 8
Yeah.
hours.
Well,
of
we were
attunement.
we were already waiting a long time.
It's a short rest to
Yeah.
attune to the thing.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it is.
It's a short rest to attune to a thing.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Because I'm remembering Jarek got the cloak, cloaked into where Vishla was kept, and then the two had a 12-hour slumber party before he cloaked back.
Because it can be used once
That's
per
because
day.
he had to wait for the next day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Well, this should be entertaining.
Yeah. Gump, I just
I
sent you
wouldn't
a
worry
print.
about that ping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play it straight to the number.
That's okay.
Okay.
Wild shape is
It's not wild shape.
I keep my intelligence with that.
You do.
Polymorph doesn't.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Can we like take a little bit of time, have like a little bit of signaling in place, like 2 squeaks means danger. If I bite your tail, that means stop.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Rudimentary communication.
Yeah.
I assume we're not having conversations. Mice do not speak, yes?
Oh right, son of a bitch! It does not take
Yeah.
attunement.
I
Really?
thought we had that
It
conversation.
doesn't?
It
Yeah, 'cause-
doesn't. It
Okay.
Yeah, because I
doesn't.
only found
Yeah.
out after I gave it to Vess, which is why I was pissy. Because one of the reasons he was willing to give it up is because it was eating up an attunement slot, and he
Yeah, I
made
was
it
like, I
free will.
don't have it listed on my attune items,
Yeah.
and I'm normally really good about that. And
Oh,
yeah, I remember us having that conversation.
Yeah,
But there's no attunement
my
to
fault.
it.
Sorry.
My
But once you use it, even if somebody else attunes,
Yeah, they can't use it.
it doesn't
Yeah.
come
used
back.
for
yeah,
the
it
day.
charges once per day.
Right. You can't
Yeah.
pass it around.
That's why there's no attunement.
Okay, so
Zora would say for Vess and Jarek to go as close to the property as they can. Within 120 feet if they can.
so on the property.
Of the
That would be on the property.
of the
yeah.
perimeter of the outer perimeter of the property.
Of wherever the fuck they end up.
That would be on the property.
That would be on the property.
Because Zora doesn't have sending today, guys.
Oh.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna have to use the explosion as your warning that something has gone awry, and Vest can get there in 2 turns, and Jarek
Vess can get there
in
when
6.
Vess gets there. Jarek is also very fast.
Jarek is
Because
fast, yeah.
Vest
he's got the-
fast.
He's not Vess fast. He's not Monk fast.
No, he's 90 per round.
Yeah.
And Vest is 150.
Vess is 150.
Yeah.
With key points, though, not
Right. Yes.
indefinite. Whereas
Right.
his is indefinite. Okay, it's 100 without key points, though, so I guess it's...
Yep. So it would take you guys 3 turns, or Vest 2. But point is, what are you doing? Are you going in? You're turning into rats?
We're
Yeah.
going to have a spot that we sit comfortably away from the perimeter, Jarek and myself, that Zoria will know that that's where we're holed up.
Okay.
I'll make a note to face it.
So, yeah. Vess and Jarek are told to go sit on the cliffside and act like,
Drunk?
yeah,
Act like they belong.
act like they belong. Who has the cloak?
Zoria.
Sorry. Okay. Cool. All right.
It would be unfortunate if she didn't and Fitch used it. Trying to save them both. To be ironic.
Fish can carry Zoya comfortably, so what's the problem?
She's bigger.
Okay.
Technically, the spell is about size.
Size and encumbrance, I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Fitch and Zoria turn into rats.
Yeah. And
Squeak,
immediately
squeak, 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 squeak. You can talk to
it's
each
kind
other.
of fun. It's kind of funny seeing. Oh, really?
Yes. You have rat
Oh, this
speak.
is gonna be great. Oh, fuck. I thought I was doing this as a goat, never as a rat. Fuck. Oh. Shit.
Where's the food?
I am unprepared to
What is the
RP
food?
this.
Here you go.
You smell food.
Follow this one.
The other rat says follow.
Fitch is
Who?
gonna kind of. Fitch is gonna get in front of Zoria
Mm.
and waggle its tail. Like, follow this.
Mm-hmm.
Assy.
Follow this to food.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
It's food.
Shaking that rat
How-
ass like a slutty
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvre.
Oh my goodness.
The other rat sounds stupid. Slow. Is food? I want food. I'm hungry.
Zoria
Where
cat
food?
is hungry.
Yeah.
That one follows. Let's go.
And I assume the fatter rat follows the skinnier rat.
The emaciated rat,
Yeah.
yes.
As Jarek and Vess wander off to the cliffside.
You know, we can't let her live it down that she's a rat right now, right?
Yeah, you got a point.
As you wander towards the cliffside, Jarek and Vessian, a guard tracks you from inside the fence and keeps a pretty close eye on you as you wander down.
I'm gonna drink,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna hand the bottle over
To Jarek,
Derek and kind of ham it up a bit.
of course. Make
Jared doesn't need
the
him.
make
Is Jarek wearing another face?
deception checks.
Yeah, actually, in preparation for this, he'll have to be Susan.
Okay. LK's guard, Susan,
Yep, from the first compound.
from her family estate.
Yep.
Yeah,
13.
I remember that. 13. Okay.
The original Susan.
Uh-huh.
OG Suze.
Jarek?
OG Suze.
Deception.
Yep. I'm assuming. Actually, here, I'll just do it this way. Do 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 do. Mana.
Do.
And that was. Oh, okay. 8.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Bess knows how to act drunk, unlike some people.
Yeah.
Eric hasn't been drunk in years. He can't even.
This guard keeps a close eye on you.
The fucks we give.
Mm-hmm. Kind of stands there inside the gate or inside the fence, just
Doesn't
eyeballing
hurt
you.
us any.
Mm-hmm. Zoria and Fitch.
Mm.
You scuttle across the front lawn, slip between a crack in the fence.
No, rats don't scuttle, they scurry.
Excuse me.
Not a botanist.
As you're scurrying, make perception checks.
What sense are we using to make this perception check?
Hearing
Not smell.
or sight.
19.
19.
Nine, because it's a +0.
Alright. So Zoria Rat is way too focused on food.
Wait, Zoria's wisdom is better as a rat?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, a mangy rat is literally wiser.
Fitch, however, Fitch Rat notices as you scurry through this lawn, you hear a sound of stone grinding on stone as you pass by some of the hedgerows. And you look up really quick and really quiet from underneath the hedgerow, and you see this stone face staring at you from atop a pedestal.
Oh.
Up or down?
Like a golem or something? Or like the statues of Easter Island? Or like...
These are full-bodied creatures of various shape, size, and fit.
It's a rat.
This one happens to be a human.
Well, this
Humanoid.
rat's gonna
Excuse me.
stealthily continue on.
Mhm.
You want stealth on me?
Yes, I would like stealth on both of you, please.
Both of us.
Cool.
Oh, the dex is a +0. This sucks.
It's a rat.
A rat, what do you want?
13.
Oh, I'm rolling good tonight. 15.
Okay. Sure. As you approach the house, you hear
Oh, also, can I hate to say this. Can I like act like a rat?
you are
Like
acting like a rat,
a
scurrying
rat is unaware of
underneath
a stone
bushes.
statue looking at it and being suspicious. I don't want to be suspicious of a rat. I want to act natural as a rat. Does that make sense?
A rat would look at a stone noise grating nearby it.
Okay. Don't be suspicious. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Squeak,
Wait,
squeak, 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 squeak.
did the thing look at us directly, or it just
Zoria
was
didn't notice,
there?
but Pitch Rat noticed. Yes, it looked directly at you.
Noted.
And as you penetrate deeper into the fields, I knew you'd get a kick out of that. You hear more sounds of stone grating on stone.
Which rat's gonna go
Heads
faster?
heads turning to look.
The fat rat behind the thin
Hmm.
rat. Food.
As you're moving quickly across the compound, uh Fitch, you look behind you, just a glance at if there's any of them following you, and you see something large and solid slithering towards you in the grass. A stone snake.
Tracks.
Can we make it to
The door.
relative safety
If you run, yes.
as a rat?
Mm-hmm. I believe you have a speed of 20, 30,
You 20.
20. So dashing,
20.
yes. If you
Well,
st
then
stop hiding and start hauling,
Fitch Rat will haul then.
yeah.
Zora rat. We'll haul.
Mm-hmm.
Zora's not in control here. I am relying entirely on Fitch's intelligence.
Oh god.
I just wanted to say that.
Oh, did you bring a new character sheet?
So I'm about the time skip.
To where you have new characters?
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Gum's like, you think I'll let you get off that easily?
So you run around
Wait.
in
Just a little pause. Did we actually just fucking agree to split the party whilst breaking into one of the most dangerous places we'll ever be?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know why that you went
Mhm.
along with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because Fitch just, he convinced us.
Rather one death than four, and then Zoria decided she wanted to be greedy about books.
make it 2 deaths.
Yeah.
Jarek and Vess are just drinking on a mountainside going,
Yep.
this is dumb.
So you get to the front door and see that it's closed and the windows are closed, and you haul ass around the house, side of the house, and the maid is just stepping out below the deck, and you slip in the door behind her
Little rat
as it's closing,
slide.
Unnoticed.
unnoticed by the
You don't
maid.
hear it. You don't hear any womanly screaming. So
You are in the pantry, the walk-through pantry.
Yeah. The fat rat is excited. Food.
How long do you have on polymorph, Zordia?
1 hour.
Okay. Where to, Fitch? Where to, Zordia?
Fitch will I assume that Zoria
Zoria
drew a map
would
of
have.
some sort.
Yes, and she would have told Fitch where the circle was.
Mhm.
Would she have told Fitch where the books were that she is hell-bent on pillaging?
Same place as the circle.
Excellent. Then Fitch will rub his two brain cells together and say, "This one knows where there is more food. More food this way. Quickly now." And shake his rat ass like a little lower and where we need to go.
Down into the
Holy-
basement, you squeeze your rat bodies under the door. Fitch having a much
Good
easier
thing we
go
have
of it.
names.
Fitch having a much easier go of it than Fat Rat Zoria.
What is it with
As
us
we get
facing
closer,
Castlemaine in fucking basements? Like, oof.
that should tell you what kind of magic he's doing. As we get closer to the basement open area, can I do a perception check to see if there's anyone in there?
You can?
Cool. Oh, please, 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 please don't fuck me over. Oh, thank you, dice gods. 14.
There's nobody in the basement currently. Rats have dark vision, I presume.
30 feet.
Yeah. You do not see anybody in the basement. No candles lit.
Cool.
One of the substances on the shelf is glowing.
Alright, when we get to the basement and once Fitchrat has verified,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to. There's a fun way to do this and a not fun way to do this, so I'm going to do this the fun way. Fitchrat is going to bite Zoria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me roll her hit points as a rat.
It's literally just one.
It's one, yeah.
So if I hit this and you have an AC of 10,
You're no longer that.
11.
You're no
Barely
longer
hits your
that.
AC.
There is a squeak, and then Zoria just puffs into existence, sitting on her ass.
Mm-hmm.
With
Fitchrat sits
strange
back on
desire
his
for
haunches.
cheese.
Fitchrat sits back on his haunches like in Cinderella and just kind of waves.
Her stomach grumbles loudly.
Zoria punts Fitchrat against the wall. He pops.
No, she sees the logic behind this.
Mm-hmm.
And the Fitch will be there.
Oh, okay. Fitch is there.
I'm gonna Fitchify.
Okay. Which is good because I
Zoria.
believe Fitch has the bag. The hole. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Zoria usually carries it, but okay. We would have said that it would have gone to the smarter creature. Well, we didn't know that. Whatever,
So at
Fitch.
this point, Fitch is gonna roll out the hole. And once that's done, he's gonna fuck off to that circle and start scraping at it with his rock.
Yeah, Zora is going to just do shh. And then she's just going to very quietly snap her finger. And Azurth appears.
Uh-huh. She casts Find
And
Familiar?
yeah, she will summon him from the pocket dimension he resides whenever Pink doesn't remember he exists.
Mm-hmm.
And the owl is going to chicken walk to the door.
Okay.
Keep an eye on things.
Mm-hmm.
And Zoria, against all, well, hoping this doesn't bite us in the ass, is going to.
No, don't you dare detect it ritually.
I will cast Detect Magic ritually.
No, motherfucker.
Because I did not prepare it, because I did not figure this was a heist.
Jerk
Fuck you.
pulls out a clock out of nowhere.
He probably does have the clock sitting beside him and Vest.
Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I got nothing else to do. Fitch will stop what he's doing.
Yeah, Zora will
Ask
like
without trace us. And then go back to song.
back to what?
Sawing with his
Sawing.
stone.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
hate
idea
you.
that even if this is Castlemere who's actually in this castle, we're just fucking ruining his shit.
Right? Fuck
We're
him
just
in
fucking-
particular. Like first you backstab him. Then you take his house. And then you
So
track him down to his father-in-law.
we kill his king. We
We
save him.
did okay, no, we didn't kill a king.
Hold on.
But you
Shush,
would've.
shush. We orchestrate the fall of his kingdom, of which he has a very cushy position in. We effectively banish him. He's in hiding. We take his house. We take his shit. We track him down. And then we break into his house to fuck his shit up after he surrenders.
When he
And
tried to come
then-
to his house to get some of his shit, Jarek fucked him up, made
and
him
we've
run
destroyed
away.
that circle. We've destroyed
Yeah.
2 years worth of this man's life.
Yeah.
And circles alone.
In circles alone.
Fuck you and your circles in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Circles are the shape of pain.
Circles are shape of
So
Anyway,
title of the episode.
circles are pain. So Zoria starts taking books off the shelf and just tossing them into the hole.
After 11 minutes, yes.
Oh, excuse me. After 11 minutes. Okay.
Quietly.
Uh-huh. There is on the table a magic dagger.
Punt it into the hole. Just
Yes. Hmm? Now you start throwing books in there. Regents.
she will pay special attention to the friend in the jar.
Okay, to the finger.
Does it look like anyone's finger? Is it a man? Is it a giant? Is it a
It's a shriveled finger. Old shriveled finger.
Zoria unscrews the lid, takes it out.
Slimy.
Mage hands it out.
Oh, okay.
No, she doesn't, because this is components and reagents. She has
And
more of
this
a
wait
stomach.
till later.
She's being petty, and she will place it next to Fitch.
Okay.
Just say neck.
Fitch gives Zoria the most disgusted look possible that you have ever seen on his face. Just disdain and horror and disgust.
Zoria just like does the
and then eats it.
Zoria. Zoria. Now, and he continues to scrape. Is not the time! Scrape, 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 scrape.
thing. He puts it back on, screws the lid, pockets it, not in the hole.
He's just frantically sawing away at whatever scribbles he can. Whatever's on the ground. He's just
Gump.
Mhm.
Zoria is going to first with detect magic track if there's like any obvious magical traps, and then she's going to look for traps. And when and if she doesn't find any, every single book that is not nailed down goes into the fucking hole.
Okay. There are no magical traps that you can see. Sense.
Okay, so investigation.
Investigation.
Come on, do not fuck me now. No, every time I kiss the dice, it fucks me. Shit. Fuck. 16.
Kiss the dice. It didn't fuck you. Okay. You do not find any traps in the basement. No.
It was a 9. It's kind of fucky.
Average.
Okay, Zoria will proceed to carefully every single book.
Just toss
If
them all
she
in the
can,
hole.
the lab equipment.
Not
And you
so
said they were
tossed.
not so tossed.
Mhm.
Well, neither are the books. They are gently
So Zoria
put in piles and mage handed down.
mage handed into the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the lab equipment. So you go through his basement and just clear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The regents. Okay.
I'd like to point out that Jarek is the least roguey rogue ever, and Zoria.
The most.
The roguiest wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If Fitch looks at Zoria, he'll see her like. If there's an interesting book, she'll like do a little excited bob with her whole body, like just and
Mhm.
just put place.
Yeah. I'm assuming that this is like just as after dark fell. Um, but yeah. So you do that, and it takes you about 15 minutes.
Yep.
To clean shop.
Closes the hole.
Mhm.
Puts it in the pocket.
Okay. Okay.
Now for the difficult part.
You can go down, Zoria.
Mm.
Doria,
Yes.
you take hole, goof away. This one will crab. Unless you can carry this one.
I can carry crab and carry that one. This one. It is something we're not taking.
His life.
Documents. Well, his life. Yeah. Oh. 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 You know how we didn't know the bead of fireball was there? And when we just like kind of moved the body, four of them blew up.
No, I don't. I don't remember that.
Hmm.
You gonna try and set your own trap?
Yeah. Fitch. What, the documents about Quicksilver were up or down?
Second floor.
They were on the
Shit.
main floor.
Second floor.
Main floor? Fuck.
Sorry.
That you don't know how to get to short of going outside. You don't know where the doorway is precisely.
For this, we should have. Well, and for us, really, we should grab those documents.
Hey, 1 second.
This. This is going too well, guys. I don't know about you, but I can just wait for trying to poof and then anti-magic field.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is the circle thoroughly scraped and ruined, Gump?
Yeah, given the time that Fitch has taken. Yeah.
Circle's ruined.
Yeah.
Cool.
Circle's ruined, books are stolen.
Mhm.
Lab crab is stashed. Bubbling pot tipped over, maybe.
No bubbling pot. He's not a
Oh, okay.
witch or a hag.
I don't know. Maybe he's
Hey.
children.
You never know. He might be making the foray into lichdom.
Mm.
Hey, you never know. He could have been making goulash.
Gump,
Oh,
describe.
excuse me. I forgot something.
Oh, this is when we
Oh
die.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's rolling.
Okay. I'm sorry. Zoria, when Fitch bit you out of your rat form,
Mm.
you took 10 force damage to Zoria.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
What?
That happened before.
Wait,
Never
this is
mind.
the
That's the
second time.
That's the fucking force damage. Again, and it only happened once before. When was it?
You can
Was it
figure
when
it
she
out
was?
later, but
We'll
Yeah.
go through the notes later.
Lucky I'm gonna need your help
I
with that.
don't think I don't may not have
Uh-oh.
noted that last time.
It was either in the library or during a battle.
I can tell you
For the
exactly
city.
when it was, but we'll get to it later.
That would give it away.
Okay. Ow.
Mhm.
Zoria takes this.
Yes, Zoria.
Let me mark it down as 10 ouchies.
And out.
Please. 10 ouchies.
Mhm.
And we didn't have the forethought to bring any of Jarek's potions, so. Yeah.
We have the healer with us.
Do
I was about
we?
to say.
That's
The
true.
good berries. The healing word. The aura of vitality I prepared specifically for this evening.
Apologies for forgetting the healer. Uh, Gump, is there a way we can booby trap, I don't know, the door handle, or maybe there's a loose step that might blow up?
You go up to the door handle? You go up the stairs?
No, we kind of want to leave it. Okay, so the thing about fighting in a basement is you're fighting in a basement. But
That's
Fighting in a
yeah, that's true.
goddamn basement.
it's if something explodes and you're in a basement surrounded by hard rock or concrete instead of a flimsy structure like wood or the open air, shockwaves reverberate. They go back into you and they fuck you up even more. So, is there a place further down, deeper into the rock, put it like where
You have the
I don't
door
know?
leading deeper.
Shh.
Someone fell.
The door that leads to the ocean.
Mm. Do we want to waste the bead of fireball in that? Fireball in that.
It wouldn't be a bead. It'd be the whole
It would be
necklace.
a whole necklace. Yeah.
We would probably kill a maid.
If the maids are allowed down here.
Yeah. Is there like a drawer or a?
There's not a desk per se, it's more of a table.
Mm.
What's your plan?
Lucky, help me out, please. End my suffering.
Don't do it.
No?
It's just little boogie.
Is explosive privy?
Not really.
No. Fine, we'll leave through the door heading downstairs.
Okay.
So he's not gonna puff us?
Fine, Zoria, puffs us. She puffs us ups. Yeah.
So Fitch is gonna crab.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Zora
the
will
upsy
pocket.
motion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zora will pick the crab up as she has done before. So
Yeah. Except not with the mage hand.
nope.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna bring the crab close, put another hand over him,
Okay.
and puff.
Okay.
Puff as they go.
To the where?
I suppose there was a meeting point. Maybe where they first were when they looked into the house, or
Yeah, I mean, I thought we had said that we'd have an established meeting.
Where's your
Yeah.
established
Mhm.
meeting point?
He was on the
Well,
cliffs,
we
wasn't it? Cliff face, just outside.
Is
That's where the
that
guard was watching us.
Well, that's where we were
Mhm.
stationed.
Is that the
Is
meeting
that
point?
what we were going to be?
I would
no, it was
suggest
back
meeting
in the
point.
woods where we did the scouting.
yeah, back in the woods, I would say.
Okay. So Zoria, you go up to ground level and 400 foot south.
About so, yeah.
Okay. You some dice here.
Shit. Fuck. Fuck.
Alright. The forest isn't that thick. And you end up with you apparate to and almost crash your head into a tree.
Bonk.
Out of the house.
A soft bonk.
I just assume Zora and the crab make their way to the more specific meeting location if they haven't apparated there already.
Yeah, and well, knowing that they would have gone stay one on the cliffs, Zora would have made the distance until they're about 120 feet, and she would have messaged.
So
Come
Zoria
back.
leaves the
Or
woods, goes across the road.
oh no, God no.
Okay.
She summons Azure for this,
Okay.
and the owl will take a bit of a longer way around.
Mm-hmm. So they all flies over. And
Mm.
Bess, jerk.
Mhm.
Azurth lands next to you.
Ooh.
Well, that's an explosion.
No, it's much more subtle.
Couldn't have been Zoria's doing.
Ooh.
Well, what do you think
Yeah.
was pitches?
You're right, Jerk. They're probably dead. This is Castlemir's owl, obviously. We should kill it.
Bess will kind of get up from where he was sitting, brush himself off, take a swig of wine, and follow Azurth.
Okay.
Yeah. Azurth begins chicken walking. And no, if Jarek doesn't get up, Azurth will go and start nibbling on him, a bit painfully.
Ah, fucking Dirk will put his clock back in his arm and
Yeah. Jerk's pocket clock.
His pocket Glock. Yeah.
yeah, he'll follow Azurth.
Sure.
The bird will begin leading them towards what is eventually clearly the direction of the place where they were at before.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming they find the two there?
You find Zoria and Fitch hanging out by the
Oh.
cart.
Well, hello there. I note a lack of explosions.
Yes. I considered it briefly, but opted against it.
Oh, that's nice. Did you get what you wanted?
Yes. Ransacked. I brought you things too.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh. What did you bring me?
This one thinks we should do the talking
Oh,
as the
okay.
cart is rumbling away.
Sure, so long as you got the circle. You got the circle, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, to the
Thoroughly.
cart then.
Pitch couldn't fit it in the bag.
So to the
Is there
cart.
any way that Fitch could have, in his infinite wisdom, like, picked up a brick or something? Like, scraped a brick out of the floor and just put it in the hole?
That's a dick move and
That
perfect.
That's
really
a
would be a
Fitch thing to
dick move.
do.
That really would
Considering
be a
the
dick
floor
move.
was hewn out of stone,
Can I have stone shaped it?
yes, you could stone
Oh
shape some of
my
it.
god.
Yes.
Just
That
there's
will-
this circle, this perfect circle you spent a year making, and just a middle finger sticking out from it, breaking the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Probably perfectly the size and shape of Pitch's rock at the time. Okay.
When do you think
See,
we're gonna get the next letter?
I was imagining like him taking a piece of the floor itself and putting it in the bag, but you know, the rock middle finger works too.
I mean, he leaves the indent of the middle finger, but he takes like a brick out of the floor where the circle is. Maybe. No.
How long do you think it'll be before we get the next note from him?
Pretty soon, I think. Maybe it won't even be note. I can't wait to hear it in my head, or maybe it's you. Pix.
Oh, for a second I was getting excited. I thought he might be bringing himself for delivery.
That is good too.
So now we're
I
in the
was.
carriage. What'd you get me?
I need to open a
We're just
door.
gonna start driving away.
Mm-hmm.
Hole does not open in carriage.
Does not.
Zoria is gonna put Azurth on watch duty,
Okay,
just in
outside.
case.
Sure.
If Azurth's on watch duty, Vess will, for once, ride in the carriage with the other two.
Okay. Azurth, make a perception check.
My
With it.
perception check.
One of you can do it, or one of you can do it with advantage, or both of you can do it without.
I already have an advantage, so fuck you.
He already has advantage.
Yeah. 15 on
Double
one,
advantage.
I don't
and
have
3 on the
advantage.
other. Thank God. 15 plus 1.
14.
Oh, 5 stats. I think it's a plus 3.
How do you not know, Pedro?
I don't have owl stats pasted on my Excel.
Why not?
You really should.
Yeah,
I had
you probably should.
stats pasted in.
Pink,
18.
what are you doing?
Or print
I
it
don't know. I'm
sticking
playing
out
a
it to your
wizard.
monitor.
That would work too.
Please have all your files, just everything you need, all the time.
Be prepared to kindly do the needful.
18 gum. 15
Okay.
plus 3.
Alright. Azurth doesn't see anybody chasing him. Madly down the road.
Like a
Does he
stone
see?
snake, maybe?
No. Not a stone snake.
Does he see?
Not a bunch of
Does he see
gargoyles.
fireballs? Fireballs dropping from the sky.
Not a bunch of fireballs dropping from the sky.
Beams of
He does
disintegration.
not see a meteor swarm
Rocks
take
about
him
to
out.
crush the carriage?
Huh? No. None of that.
Don't trust it.
I'm glad I've instilled such suspicion in you all.
Suspicion. No, we're trusting.
I have the impression that we just robbed a useless basement. We did
We-
fuck up his portal, and the real stuff was in the room with the chair. That's what I gather.
Sounds about right to me.
Yep.
Honestly, as long as we got the
And-
circle.
Gump, I trust you implicitly. Do everything you can to fuck us.
Yeah.
Thank you. It means a
They
lot
went
to me.
too well.
That dagger is gonna be cursed as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for Zoria to bring that up with Jarek.
Anyway, you take your cart and you drive for 6 hours till you reach the edge of Al Nuzat.
Is Casimir waiting for us at the gates of the
Nope.
city?
Roll
Is he waiting for?
perception. Ah.
Is he waiting for us at the stables?
No?
Is
Nor
he
in your
waiting for
bed.
us inside? Oh shit!
No.
Yes.
Fitch rolled a 10 on his constitution check.
Thank you for being up all night, all day and all night.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you, con checks versus exhaustion. Although I think, well, no, some of you slept during the day.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
Jarek's
Zora
up during
slept.
the day.
Yeah, I feel like Vess would have.
Fuck, Jarek's
I mean,
probably
Vess
slept on
only,
the way
or
here.
or
6 hour
he'd
ride.
trance in the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
4 hours.
Okay.
Do that.
All right.
Yeah, the only reason we were scouting during the day was because Zora was asleep. So
Sure.
I
So,
think.
yeah, Fitch, you're fine. And you drive into the city in the late of night to your inn. And you park your cart, get out, and go to your respective rooms. You go to divvy your loot up in one room.
Divvy up in one room.
Yeah, I think we'd go to Jarek's or Zoria's though.
I imagine
Jarek.
it would be the boys' room, because if the two boys went into the girls' room, they wouldn't feel safe in there anymore for some reason.
And it would have to be cleaned.
I honestly agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, sanitized.
it would
Zora
have to
could
be
do this.
ritually cleansed.
Well, then we'd have to like try and forcibly like kick them out too.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
No.
time to go.
No boys allowed in the girls' room.
Yeah. Okay, so we go to Jarek and Fitch's room.
Boy,
And
am
we
I
put
tired.
down the
Oh,
hole.
I think it's bedtime.
Zora begins pulling
And Jarek's
shit.
already sliding under the bed in the girls' room. It is
Mm.
tired. I am tired. You're right. Yeah.
He did
No way
sleep
that
a
could go
long time
wrong.
under them. At least under Zora, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Under
Under
Zoria's.
Zoria.
Mm-hmm. So, you go back.
If you have to loot,
Mhm.
Zora will open her hole.
Sure.
Phrasing.
Freezing.
Giggity. And begin pulling shit out with the mage hand up until we get to the dagger.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
This was also there.
Oh look, it's a pokey thing.
Is magic. It's probably cursed.
It's just gonna
Yeah.
crash at this point.
Speaking of, can I have my cloak back?
Yes.
And
You
Jarek
see-
will grab the dagger.
Just
Sort
grab
of
it
expecting
willy nilly.
Vess
Zora
takes
won't.
the cloak.
Oh.
Zora will not let Jarek grab
Oh.
the dagger.
How am I gonna identify it if you're doing that?
You don't identify. I identify. You don't
Oh,
know
then you identify it. You're right.
You,
I don't know identify.
you don't.
So could you?
Yes. She sits down eagerly and casts
Jarek
identify
pulls
over
out his.
his clock.
Yep.
His 11-minute clock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
And tell me which item is going to fuck us, Gump.
And how it's going to fuck us.
okay. There's your dagger. That is a dagger of identify.
Fuck you.
Does it
What
take
does it
11?
do,
Wait,
Gump?
wait.
Gump.
Does it take 11 minutes to identify though?
It does not, but it has one charge per day.
Per day or just one
That's
charge?
11 minutes we save a day.
day.
Right?
You're right, Zoria. I can't.
Attunement not required.
Wait, but go ahead.
Attunement not required. Is a +1 dagger of identify.
But what does Zoria say it is?
That's actually, yeah.
Yeah. And so he identifies the dagger.
Zora identifies the dagger and she just like kind of deflates a bit. Oh, is redundant.
What's a redundant? What's a redundant do?
It's a repeating dagger.
No, it does something I can already do. It identifies.
But as we've established, I can't identify.
And he likes the pokey bits.
It does, but he
I have a
also
thing
has.
for daggers.
You already
You have a
have a
thing for
dagger.
poking too.
I have
Won't
multiple daggers.
Vishla feel jealous, Jarek?
Well, Vishla can't fill both my hands yet.
Give it time. Someday when I have a body, I will.
George stares off for a moment, mortified, and shakes it off.
Zora just gestures to the dagger. And Pink prays that Jarek doesn't explode right then and there.
Explode?
Yeah.
Surprise! There was a necklace on the dagger this whole time.
George just takes the dagger and is just turning in the room like, "Whoosh, whoosh,
Mhm.
identify. Whoosh."
Does they identify stupidity?
At that, George just puts the dagger up to his cheek and strokes it. Tell me your secrets.
You hear a whisper back. No secrets. It's
Vishla's
Vishla's
got his
voice.
back. Vishla's got his back. Slowly going insane with Vishla has been a fun fucking ride. So, did you get your books? Anything good?
I don't know. I'm going to have to climb into hole and, well, read. Make inventory.
Mhm.
How many books, Gump?
We'll call it 30.
You know, I was thinking about that, Zoria.
Yes.
Since you're normally the one holding the hole, and since the hole's about 10 feet deep, why don't you just line the edges with bookshelves?
Oh,
Did
what a
you just have an
wonderful,
orgasm?
what a wonderful idea, Jarek.
Jerk,
She
is that
did.
the first time you Never
You
mind.
Gave a woman an orgasm?
Zoria smiles, looking at nothing in particular, clearly imagining something. Not Jarek.
Okay.
Not Jerry.
Thanks for the specification. We were all confused.
I'll put that monster manual away.
Jarek,
Hmm.
you are good with wood, yes?
Good with what?
Wood.
Phrasing.
You whittle.
I mean, I am the best at handling wood.
Oh, I thought you liked women.
My wood.
Hmm.
What's the question?
No,
Oh,
no.
you're about to ask me to make you bookshelves, aren't you?
Yes. Can you make bookshelves?
When we get back to the estate, we'll gather up some lumber and I'll see if I can't make you the prettiest bookshelves.
I'd be happy.
And I do endeavor to make you happy now and again.
Zoria smiles. It's not pretty.
I think the only ones that smile pretty in this group are Jarek and Vishla.
Oh,
Bess doesn't
that's
smile.
Exactly.
Fitch is Fitch. Fitch is Fitch.
Fitch has anglerfish teeth.
Yeah. And Zoria, it's a smile's not natural to her face. It doesn't conform well
Doesn't
to
look
this
right.
hobgoblin skull.
Always looks forced.
Yeah. Zoria's happy.
Well, I have to admit, I'm a little surprised we didn't die there. And you got your books. So, I mean, surprises all around.
Did we get the Crickstale ducks?
We didn't. I'm sorry, Vess. It was on the floor upper floor that we didn't know how to get to.
Interesting.
Can Zoria sense Vesta's response in this?
Or you can make an insight check.
Yeah.
You
Oh, shit.
might as well kiss
Lost
that
that die.
die.
Yeah. I lost that one, don't know what it rolled. 6. So 5.
So no. Sorry, I don't
tracks.
know how Vess feels about that.
No, Zoria thinks that Vess feels, pretty okay with the situation, and that those documents probably weren't
Weren't
very
important.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Cricksdale. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Vest is interested in
I mean,
Cricksdale, but
Vess already knows about Cricksdale, right? It's fine.
it's fine. Vest is fuming inside.
Grips
I don't know.
closed
I don't
tab
think Vess
together.
actually knows how Vess feels right now about that.
Not internally.
Vess, in response, drinks.
We have a dagger that will no doubt be used to trace our location, books that will no doubt be used to trace our location, and we fucked a circle up.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if they find us. They know where we live.
Yeah, they would have found us anyway, yeah.
Or you put all that shit back in the hole, and it can't be used to trace your location.
Good thinking, Vishla. That's an intelligent thought, which is why we would never use it.
What did knife say?
He said to keep everything in the hole.
We can make mobile library. Oh.
Ah. Jared just slowly hands the dagger of identify back over to Zoria.
Oh, for the hole?
Well, if you put
Yes,
it in the
it could,
hole, yeah,
it
you have
could,
a little
it
magical
could.
one-time thing.
Yes, we put table in hole as well, and it could be like magic lab we carry around. Oh, Jared,
Yeah, I figured you'd
great.
like that.
Oh,
Vess,
Mm-hmm.
a
sorry.
voice in your head.
Here it
Yay.
comes.
I see you found your way in. I guess that makes it easier to move when I don't have to pack all that shit up. Good luck.
Really was there.
Doubt that.
Vess takes a drink. Any response, Vess?
So, that is a good point. I didn't even think about responding.
You may reply.
You may
He
reply
does
to this
not say
message.
that.
Turnabout's fair play.
About his fair play. Ah, that's funny.
What was that, Vess?
Ves said turnabout's fair play. It's a popular term amongst people who lose at gambling.
That you would often say to somebody like, I don't know, Castlemere, when you sneak into his place in response to him sneaking into your place. Because, you just messaged.
Oh.
Oh, what did he say?
The normal, like, oh, I know you took my shit. Good luck. I'm gonna fucking leave this place, less to move with.
Wait, hold on. I don't think that was Castlemere, but on the off chance that it was, I'd like to point out that we just snuck into his home while he was present, childishly fucked up his possessions and robbed him and left, leaving him none the wiser. That's even better.
It's
Yeah, I
power
mean,
move.
he messaged me. He realizes that we were the ones who snuck in.
That's
I
a cool
do
power
wonder
move.
how he knows that we were the one, but
Yeah, but that's a cool power move, you know?
a cool power move.
Yeah. He was there the whole time.
How do we respond? I want to threaten him.
I mean, I
What?
told him that turn of. But, I mean, you want to go back? We can go fuck him
No.
up.
I guess we
Yeah.
made the point clear. If you're going to send a message to somebody, it should probably be Vestile.
And that's
Oh,
how did he know that we were the ones who went in and robbed his books?
Probably scrying or common sense. I mean,
He
most
scried
people.
on Zoria while Zoria was stealing his books.
I was saying common sense because there were some guards eyeballing us, and they probably gave him a description, and all of his
yes.
shit went away. And I mean, 2 + 2 equals broke your circle.
Yeah, I mean, overall,
I feel like being
if you're
pettier.
comfortable with that,
I feel like letting him know that he might want to keep that place. Doesn't have to move. It's like further middle finger, no?
At this point, do whatever you do.
I mean, okay, here's what you say back to him.
Hmm.
We surrender, you win. We'll stay in Carcom, you retire in Al Nazat. Even we know that we cannot go against the might of Castlemere. I am tired of looking over my shoulder when I could easily have picked you, Castlemere, apart, etc.
That's not 25 words or less.
Is not 25 words.
How many
Two
sendings you got?
sendings. Upcast that bitch and you get an extra word too.
That's a very Zoria thing to do.
Two sendings does not have the same gravitas as a
Okay, we
single.
say. Well, I mean, you would never say you surrender.
I would
Say
say.
we will
I
quit
would.
this.
I would
Go
say.
ahead.
Tit for tat. You broke into our home. Broke into yours.
Oh, that's why I already told him.
Hmm.
This entire session was just flicking Castlemere off.
It was. Oh. Does anyone have a more intricate suggestion?
What? No. No, I was actually just thinking of how to make bookshelves, which is really weird for me, but I guess that's what I do now.
I really like Vess's suggestion where he repeats the message back to him that we received. Who cares that it doesn't have the same gravitas? It's just an even bigger middle finger.
I can't say this because I have a character that I'm not playing that would totally do that every time.
Mm, I'm not clever with words.
I
I
mean,
know
you
that.
can always send to him whenever you want to. We can take some time and think about it.
Yes, it's not the same.
There's a etiquette to these types of things.
Robbing one blind. Ah, yes. It's not something we used to do, but yes, I think so. What was question?
I don't know. Drink.
Dora drinks? Feels chipper. Smiles. It's odd.
Right? Does anybody have anything else to do before you bed down? Are you bedding down separately?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch is already asleep.
Okay,
Azus has left on watch duty.
sure.
Sorry, alarms the room.
Mm-hmm. Her room.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And we will pick it up there next time. For those of you watching, I hope you had as much fun as I did tonight. And as they did tonight. We hope you'll join us on our future adventures on how to dragon your dungeon. Have a good night, and we will come. That's see you Monday. Peace.